Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all over the world, welcome to Studio Athletics. I'm G. Today I'm going to show you the top 7 isometric exercises using the Isorack. Let us begin. Okay, so there I am. This is a rogue rack, as you can see. I'm pulling out a 3/8 inch ground rod. Okay, you see that there? I cut it to size. Make sure you measure the holes in your rack. I suggest using a rogue rack because I have 75,000 holes on it and it's perfect for this. It's literally better for isometrics than it is for powerlifting. There's an insulation foam piece that I got from Lowe's. Okay, now on to the exercises. As you see here, I got a lot of options. There's a lot of holes. I'm going to do a push-up here. So we're going to start with upper body. Here you can see I'm putting my hands below my chest and I'm pressing up. With isometrics, there's no movement. There's just muscle contraction. And I'm pressing my shoulders into the bar here. Normally I'm between 30 and 45 seconds of time under tension. Here I'm about 20 seconds for the purposes of the video. So I'm pressing my hands into the ground and my shoulders into the bar. I'm driving very aggressively here. This is very, very hard. This is 10 times better than a regular push-up. The best thing about isometrics is you can change the range of motion very simply here. I pull the pipe out, put it back into the rack, and here I'm ready for another push-up with a different joint angle. So this is a mid push-up. As you can see, I have less bend in my elbows. I'm going to be able to generate more force here. I'm thinking about not only pressing through the ground, but bringing my hands together here as well to get a adduction, almost like a chest fly. Keeping the legs as straight as possible. This is almost like a plank as well. This is not only demanding on the chest, but the entire body. So you get a low push-up, you get a mid push-up there, just by switching out the bar. Okay, it looks like I'm going to go to some low body here. Again, this is the top 7 best isometrics you can do in a rack. Looks like we're going to go into a deadlift. I'm as low as I can get and as low as the rack is allowing me to get here. I'm pressing my feet through the ground. I'm having a natural curve in my spine. Not only am I pressing and pulling up on the bar, I'm also pulling back towards the wall to engage more of my lats. This fires up the low back, the legs, and the lats. Firm grip on the bar. Okay, similar with the push-up here, I'm going to be able to change the range of motion. Really, it's not range of motion, it's the range of angle in the joints. So I'm a little bit taller here. This is just above the knee. You'll feel this more in the low back. But it's not going to hurt the low back at all because you're not moving at all. So again, you're pulling up, pressing down, pulling your arms towards the wall. Chin is tucked, natural curve in the spine. This is a full body exercise, this one here. You'll find this is very demanding. Again, I'm about 20 seconds here. You can do whatever you want, honestly. You can do 6 seconds. You can do 6 sets of 6 seconds. You can do 1 set of 1 minute. It's all up to you, and it's all very difficult. Here, we're going to go split squat. I've labeled all of the holes, so I know exactly where to place the bar. So we're in Zercher position here where the bar is at your elbows. You're getting trying to get 90 degrees in both of your knees. Your front foot is flat. Your back heel is off the ground. You're driving your front heel down. Your hips are keeping you level. So you're going to feel this in the quads and the glutes. It's important that all of your weight's on your front foot. It almost feels like a single leg squat. Your back foot is just there for support. So far we have a push-up, a deadlift, and now we're at a split squat or a lunge, whatever you want to call it here. You can do this at home or at the gym by just moving the J hook and moving a barbell around. However, it is just so much easier to do it with just sliding in and out the ground rod. You have to make sure the ground rod is solid though. Don't get a pipe. Don't get a hollow pipe. Get a rod, a ground rod that's supposed to be stuck into the ground. Here we have the leg press. Another amazing thing here is you're getting all the benefits of the leg press without putting wear and tear on your joints. You're getting maximum tension because you're not moving. You're able to focus intently on the muscle. Here, I could change the angle of my knee if I wanted to, but for the sake of this video, I'm just moving quickly throughout what I think is the best exercises using the Isorack. Here we're going with an inverted row. It is difficult to engage the muscles of the back with isometrics. So what I find is the deadlift and the inverted row are the best. Here you want to get your chest as close to the bar as possible. If you're good at this, you're driving your chest into the bar aggressively so that you're creating even more tension and resistance. So if you just saw, I think that was about 6 minutes. That was about 6 minutes. And I got a push-up, a deadlift, a split squat, a leg press, and an inverted row. This is so much easier than moving the J hooks and putting the weight on and putting the bar on, putting the weight on, and then hitting, what did we do? Hitting a split squat. Okay, you're done with the split squat. You have to unload the weight from the bar. You have to move the bar. You have to move the J hooks to get yourself into a deadlift. Then you load up all the weight on the deadlift. Forget all that. Just use a ground rod and use isometrics. I'm telling you, if you just did those 7 exercises back to back to back, 20 seconds to 45 seconds of duration, you're going to feel the whole body stimulated as if you were to do a full 30-minute to an hour exercise in the gym using your regular barbells. Rogue makes the very best rack for this type of isometrics. Again, because there's so many holes and you could change the angle of your joints by a 1/2 inch if you wanted to. The knock on isometrics is that you only get strong in that particular position. However, that is seen to be false. There is carryover in strength up to 30 degrees. But if you still want to hit all the range, all the points, all of the different angles in the joints, you can easily do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I provided you some value today. I get more views on my Isomax content than I do on my Isorack content. I truly believe the Isorack and isometrics inside of a power rack is the future. It is completely underrated and it's not even known in the world yet. If you do your research though, the squat rack and the power rack were originally for isometrics. The original power rack ever made was to do isometric inside of them. And then we created the barbell and we got away from isometrics. But what goes around comes around and it's going to come back. And I'm leading the charge. G here. I'm leading the charge for the isometrics inside of the power rack. Try this at your gym. People are going to look at you like you're nuts. And then they're going to come up to you and they're going to be like, what are you doing? And you're going to say, I'm doing isometrics, and they're going to fall asleep. And then you just have to say, okay, get underneath here and do a push-up for 20 seconds. Try doing a push-up. And then they're going to join the isometric wave that we're creating here. If you're watching this video, you must have some interest in isometrics. Congratulations. You're one of the smarter people out in this world. Don't just have an interest. Go all in on it because of the vast benefits of it. I have many different videos using the Isomax and the Isorack and also explaining the benefits and advantages of using isometrics, but go onto my channel, Studio Athletics, and check it out. If you made it this far into the video, congratulations. Please like and subscribe. Don't not like this video. Don't do thumbs down on the video. I get fired up when I look at my content and I see people do thumbs down. That gets me fired up. I don't know who it is in the world. I shouldn't be sensitive. I shouldn't take it personal. But damn it, as a competitor, I do. No thumbs down. But if you want to continue to get me fired up, even though if you like this video, hit the thumbs down. And that just gets me going. It gets me even more competitive. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's all I got for you today. I have to do a better job of staying calm on these videos and not getting too fiery and talking so fast. And I'm Italian. I use my hands and I'm talking 100 miles an hour. I gotta just like look at me. I got the Buddha next to me. I got the gong here right next to me, you know, and somehow I'm still like fired up. And I'm trying to just calm down here, like this guy right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all over the world, this is G with Studio Athletics, giving you the top 7 isometrics to do inside of your squat rack. No longer use your squat rack to hang dirty clothes from anymore. Don't let it sit in the corner of your garage and collect dust. Turn it into an isometrics machine using a 3/8 or 1/2 inch ground rod. That's like, I don't know. I think it was like $16. Also, if you don't have a squat rack, you can get one through Rogue. I think the one that I have in the video is $900. But of course, you can get one that's even smaller than this, and I think it might be $600. But it's well worth it. It's well worth it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for today. Thank you. Over and out.